Hi. Look at you looking as beautiful as ever. We knew you was gonna look beautiful, girl. So let me start from the top. Now I know you have seen the video. So a guy came on Facebook and he had a request for you and only you. He said you are the woman that he wants to date. He shoots his shot at times by liking your picture. He posts your picture on his Facebook page, but you are the type of woman that he feels as though he deserves.
Yes.
You know, he's gonna go out here and work, and he wants to come home to a woman such as yourself.
Sure.
So are you single?
Yes.
Did you not find? So what kind of woman are you looking for?
And you know what? The funniest thing is, I've been looking at this one young lady for the longest. Her name is The Only Key. At The Only Key.
Does she have 556,000 followers?
I don't even know how many followers.
Okay, wait, real quick. Is this her page?
Yeah, that's her. Yep. 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 That's her. Don't get it confused. Don't look at me like that. Yes, that's her. That's a black woman. That's a true black woman. That's what I'm after.
This is a black woman you feel as though you deserve to date.
I don't deserve to date. Yeah, that's a black woman that I want to date.
This black woman you want. She's amazing. She's very beautiful.
Thank you. It's not just her beauty though. I have
a question. I have a question. I'm just asking because she's in the UK. You're in Buffalo, New York. And don't be offended. Could she be out of your league?
No.
She's not out of your league.
No. Why would somebody be out of man's league?
But this woman is a top 10 woman. So you're ready to be with a top 10 woman. All the things that come with that.
Listen, let me explain something. When I say I'm a man, right? I deserve a woman. Yeah, I deserve a woman because I know what I'm going to do. I go out, I make my money, I come home, I deal with my woman, I open car doors. I do everything that a man's supposed to do with a woman. So therefore, why wouldn't I want the right woman to do these things for? There's nothing that I can't do for that woman. I mean, mentally, physically, spiritually. Fuck financially. Financially, we gonna be on. Because if you see her page, then you know you can't be half-assed. You know you can't be broke dreams. You can't come fake. You can't come half. You can't come nothing because she's not representing that. So if I tell you, hey, this is the woman that I'm after, you got to know that I'm gonna come the same way she coming, what more?
Now I never knew who you were. Mm-hmm. So I went to your page, and when I saw your page, I was like, this woman is beautiful. Like you are a top tier woman. Point blank period. Ain't no argument. If you go to her page, body look good, face look good, she look good, everything look good. Over 500,000 followers. I didn't want to shoot him down all the way, but I thought you were out of his league. Before we get to that part, how did you hear about the video?
So I was actually sitting here in my room and I was eating. And I was going through my messages here on Instagram, and somebody had just messaged me that was like, girl, you have to go to Kendra's Facebook page because there's a guy talking about you. And I thought it was spam. So I went on your page and I was like, okay, what is happening?
Well, I know, I mean, at the end of the day, it truly is a compliment. Like,
yeah, it is. It is 100%.
Okay. Now, the question at hand. Is a guy like Tedrick somebody you would date?
Respectfully, like much respect to him and what he was saying, but for me, no. Okay. He is not my type of man. Okay. With the utmost respect to him.
Okay. Something before we get into a lot, because I'm not sure, are you single?
I am actually single.
Okay, so now again, this is impromptu. You know, again, she didn't really ask to be here. I invited her after the video went out to get an answer, but do you mind if I ask you the Kendra G Singles Live questions?
Let's go for it.
Let's find out the kind of man you do desire. So, tell everybody your name.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kima.
Okay, he said you lived in the UK.
Yes.
Is that true?
So I do live in the UK. So I was born in America, but I do live in England. Okay. I am in the military, so I'm stationed there.
Oh, you're in the military. Okay. I didn't get you got Jane from the page, child. So
yeah,
no. That body's so good. That's why that body's so good. Are you in the military right now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So you're stationed in the UK?
Yes.
Okay. I have an age question, respectfully so, since I'm inviting you here. Do you tell your age?
I am 31.
Okay. 31. Okay. Do you have any kids?
No kids.
No kids. And you're from where?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay. And how long will you be in the UK for?
Like 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the Army is your main job, your only job, military?
So I'm in the Air Force, but yeah, that's my main job.
Ooh, child, listen, it got even more top tier, child. Okay, she's 31, no children, in the UK with the Air Force, Sagittarius, from Tennessee. I mean, gorgeous. I mean,
Thank you.
You got everything a lot of men desire. You see, Tedrick said you the one he ready to work for.
He did.
And Tedrick, honestly, that's why I said in the end, it was a compliment. Now,
right, yeah.
But what I liked about it is because obviously I get a lot of women, I get both, but whenever women come on my show and they reach for the stars, people have no problem telling them she's crazy to think she could get a man like that. Right. So to see a man, in so many words, reach for the stars, it was the opposite. So maybe people are going out of their league. So let's find out what Kima likes. What kind of guy do you like, Kima?
Oh Lord, this is an intense question. So I just like a man who has values. I like someone who's family oriented. They have a goal oriented mindset. They know what they want in life, able to get there. They're not afraid to show their emotional side. I am like, this is the one thing that I get because I am 6'1". A lot of guys are like, oh, do I have to be tall? No, I do not discriminate against my short kings. So completely fine with that. And those are like the main things that I look for in a man, and everything else I'll be able to tell from having that conversation with a person, seeing do we match, do we vibe, and then just going from there.
Okay. What are your deal breakers, non-negotiables?
Non-negotiables. Let's see. I would have to say just a guy that has like no plan in life.
Okay.
I think you have to know what you want in life. You have to be able to get it. And the other stuff is just like basic things. Like I do not deal with lying. I do not deal with like anger issues, anything like that. I don't discriminate against a man if he has kids. As long as you're taking care of your responsibility, that's fine. So those are just like the main things, like your basics.
Okay. Okay. Now, does he have to look a certain way?
So I do like a well-groomed man. I do like to work out. I'm very active in the gym, but with that being said, you do not have to be someone who is like chiseled to the gods. Like I'm perfectly fine with the dad bod, as long as you have like some type of, activity level. But other than that, those are like the main things. But I do like a nice appearance on a man.
Okay, facial hair. Like so one thing about Tedrick, because I mean, in all intents and purposes, he wasn't an ugly man, but he was smoking a cigarette. And I think a lot of people pointed that out. Like, this woman looks so healthy. 9 times out of 10, she wouldn't date a guy that smokes cigarettes. Is cigarettes a turn off for you?
Major, yeah. Okay. So that's the one thing I do not like is the cigarettes. Smell of cigarettes, disgusting to me. So no, thank you.
Okay. Now, I made the assumption, but I didn't know you then.
Okay.
And I said, just from what I see, because you're so well put together, you gotta have a certain type of coin to probably date this one. So, does money matter to you? Does a guy have to have a certain amount of money to date you?
Absolutely not. So I know it looks like I live like a bougie lifestyle, but even with my own money, I'm very responsible. I always just like, is it a want or a need? That's how I am. So when it comes to a guy, I've dated guys that have had money. I've dated guys that have had no money, because let's be realistic, the cost of living is insane. Everything post-COVID, jobs are not that great. So I understand if a guy does not have a lot of money, but as long as you have a plan to at least get on your feet, I will definitely support you in that, but to a certain extent, because we are adults, you have to have your stuff together after a certain point, but you do not have to be a rich man or anything like that to date me. Yeah.
You don't have to be a rich man to date her. Do you want a guy in the UK right now because you're based there?
Say that one more time.
Do you want a man in the UK right now because you're based there?
Honestly, a majority of the relationships, I've only been in about 4 serious relationships. A majority of them have been long distance. So I can do a long distance relationship. Like, we have videos, you got FaceTime and things like that to make it work. It's just the effort on both parties. But if I had to pick one, I would prefer someone who is there to spend that quality time with, but I'm indifferent. I'm perfectly fine with long distance as well.
Okay. What about kids? Could he have kids already?
Yeah.
Do you want kids yourself?
I do.
You do. Okay. We have something that's called the Kendra Cam. So the Kendra Cam is when we see you gotta stand up and we see your full body. Now,
oh God.
We saw your Instagram page, so now it's time for us to see you live and in person. So it's the Kendra Cam moment.
Let me see.
Right?
I have sweatpants on, so I am not dressed for the occasion right now. Let me see the best way for me to set this up. I feel like I'm gonna look like him. And I'm in a dorm room right now because I am here for training.
You're what training?
So I'm here for training. I am an instructor, so I'm in a dorm room right now. But let's see. So this is what I have on right now.
Okay. No, you're in great shape.
Thank you. So sorry for the best outfit.
Oh no, we done seen you on the page, child.
Got you on a shower. I'm relaxing.
All right. So the backstory for just tuning in, if you watched the highlight video on my show today, I had a guy by the name of Tedrick who came in and he just wanted her. He feels as though this is the woman of his dreams and the woman he deserves and the type of woman that's on his level. And that's what he wanted. And he wanted to put a special request in. She got the message. And now she is I asked her if she didn't mind to participate in the Kendra G Singles Live questions so we get to know her better and really figure out what is her type. Okay. So, Kima, when was your last relationship?
My last serious relationship was about 1 year and 3 months ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
Intimacy was about, I would say about 3 months ago.
3 months ago. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, Kima, what are 3 flaws you have to work on?
I'm a major overthinker. So I do overthink. Sometimes that is a good thing. Sometimes it is a bad thing. Sometimes I can have a little temper. Not anything bad to where I'm destroying things or anything like that, but I can have times when I'm just highly irritated, but I think that's normal in women. We are emotional creatures.
Yes.
And then the last thing I would say is sometimes I can be self-conscious in myself. That might be hard to believe. Maybe
self-conscious. We would never think you would be
I know, like some people look at pictures of like, oh, like you're this and that, but I've dealt with just self-conscious issues for a long time in my life, so I still sometimes have that thought in my head. So those are like the top 3 things.
Okay. And what's the age range you would date, Kima? You're 31.
Mm-hmm. It would have to be 26 would be the youngest, preferably. And then the oldest, I would say maybe like 40.
40. And why would a man be lucky to be with you?
Oh, I don't want to sound like self-absorbed. I'm a very caring person. I'm a very fair person. I know that a relationship takes effort on both parts. So I would love to, what am I trying to say here? I know how to communicate. I know how to see the other side of things. I know how to support someone. I know how to be someone's shoulder if they need to cry on. I know the stigma is that men always have to be strong and stuff like that, but I do want to be a safe space, so I have no problem doing that. And I'm pretty funny, so I think
I just want to say from me to you, thank you for representing Black women so well.
Of course.
Like, I mean, you really are the bomb. I mean, Tedrick, you had great taste. You had great taste. You really did pick an awesome, amazing woman. Like, getting to know you more, you are down to earth. You are a hard worker, obviously. You're a focused young lady. You're global. You're currently in the UK. You're serving our country. Yeah. Like, goodness gracious, you really are like the bomb.
Thank you.
You really are. All right, so now, do you want other men from my show to DM you to see if they have a shot with you?
So look, it is like I said, I am single. My DMs, like, they are open. I don't do that well checking them often, but if you would like to drop a message, then that's perfectly fine. I don't mind having some type of conversation. So yeah, feel free.
Well, listen, girlfriend, now you saw the Tedrick response. Now wait till you are a highlight, y'all. They're gonna be all over in your DM, child. Well, again, Tedrick, maybe this Kima's not an option, but you did have great taste, and we can understand why this is the woman that you wanted to date. But fellas, if you think that you can rise to the occasion and you fit the qualities that she aligned, how can they reach out to you?
So yeah, you can either DM me, or my email is probably the better option.
Oh, you want to give out? I want to prepare you. This is a worldwide show.
I know.
You want them to, so you want to give your email to the world. You're fine with that.
So my email is actually on my Instagram. If you just click email. Yeah, so it's just my regular email, one of them. So you can feel free to drop me an email. It's probably better because I check that way more than I check my Instagram messages.
Okay, so what is the email?
So the email is LOWERY and then KEEMA.
Wait,
so Lowry.
LOWERY.
Yep, and then Keema, KEEMA.
Okay.
At gmail.com.
Is that lower W, Keema?
Lowry. So that's my last name.
Okay. Mm-hmm. At gmail.com.
Yes.
So that is LOWERW.
LOWERY.
Oh, ERY.
Yeah.
LOWERY, Keema, KEEMA at gmail.com. So LOWERY, KEEMA at gmail.com for the fellas that are interested. How much more time do you have in the military?
So I have 7 years until I will retire at the age of 38, and I will be done.
And will you be in UK the whole time, or will you be?
So I'm debating if I want to move to another country after the UK or come back to the States and finish up the last little bit of the time here. So I'm just trying to see how things work out, and we'll go from there.
And there we have it. All right, girlfriend, well, you got to keep me posted how it goes.
Of course, I will, definitely.
Thank you for being such a good support and coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Bye, baby.
All right, bye.
All right, and listen, I do want to say this, though. Tedrick did give me an idea. So if you are a person and you have a person you want to shoot your shot out to and come on the show to make the request, that will be an option. So I'm going to add that as a feature. Now, here's the rules. You can't say, Kendra, I want to date Nas. I'm not doing that shit, okay? No celebrities, even though Keema could have almost fell into the celebrity category because she has over 500,000 Instagram followers. I'm talking about, don't come on here and say, Kendra, I really want to date Chris Brown. I'm not doing that. No. Has to be a person that we can potentially get a response from, and they will come on the show to give you answers. So shoot your shots will be a new feature that you can do. And shoot your shot is you want to shoot your shot at one person in particular. Like, that is the only purpose. You're calling me up because you want me to contact this person and make it a highlight so they can see it, because it works. I mean, as soon as I put Tedrick's video up, Keema got wind of it. Because the one thing Cousins gonna do, they gonna motherfucking tell. Cousins is gonna tell everything, child. They gonna tell. So I always tell people, don't tell me a secret. Because the moment you come on this show, it is not a secret. The whole world will find out, okay? If you want to run, don't call my ass a popo. Gonna find you, okay? So that is a new feature. If you want to shoot your shot at one person in particular, that is the reason now you come on the show. Again, no far-fetched celebrities. Like, ooh, Kendra, I want to date Kim Kardashian. We're not doing that. No. Okay? All right.